what's up, awesome people? Welcome to Off the Records. I'm your co-host, Tommy Tan. We got...
My name is Manny.
Louis B. Crocco.
Katelynn.
Katelynn's our guest from where?
I'm originally from Ohio, outside of Cleveland.
Indians fans, right?
Big Indians fan. Yep.
So tonight we actually got two rivals. I'm not sure if you guys are aware of that. We got Sox, Indians, and then we got Yankees and those damn
Go
Red
Yankees!
Sox. Yeah, go Yankees! Woo! Screw the Red Sox.
No, I'm not going to say anything. Because we're in New York. I respect. And,
So
you know, scoreboard. That's all I can say.
You know, if you're gonna wear your Red Sox gear, you should have told me. I should have. You know, you wearing Yankee gear.
Hey, a true fan
This
would
is
wear
not
their
Yankee
gear at
gear,
all
you know that,
times.
right?
That's
This
all
is
I'm going
White
to
Sox.
say. If you were a true
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
If you were a
Are you
true
a White
fan,
Sox
you'd have it
fan?
on. That's all I'm going to say. A real fan would have their stuff on. I'm sure you have some Yankee underwear on. It's cool. I get it. I don't want to see it.
Who's going off
I don't want to
fantastic
see it
already?
but,
He's a little confident right now because the Red Sox are in first place.
Oh, hey, yeah.
That's okay because they're known to win championships in April.
All the time.
All the time.
All the time.
That's not true.
All right, so with Off the Records, we discuss the latest in sports topics. We're going to lead off with the NBA. Lewis, tell us what we want to talk about today about the NBA.
We want to talk about, is LeBron going to get the Cavs out of the first round?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, he is.
Cleveland
All the
girl.
way.
Cleveland girl.
All the way, Cleveland.
Now, that's I got to be honest.
Let's hear the Cleveland girl. What makes you think? I saw some of the game while I was on the elliptical machine, and they look horrible.
They look like
I'm gonna
choking
be honest,
dogs.
I've seen one game, and I had seats when I went home for Christmas, and that's about all I've seen since then. But it's just, born and raised kind of thing, so always gotta, Believeland. Always gotta believe in it.
Were you surprised that they lost their first game?
At home?
At home.
No, remember that 3-1, like we were down and then came back?
fair enough.
No.
But they got killed. They got killed.
Yeah, but the Warriors beat them too like that, and then they came back. So
To be
it's
honest, LeBron didn't have any support
yeah,
around
I feel like
them.
that
It was
happens
just
a lot.
all him.
He never has support, Manny. He
Well,
always says that. I never have support.
Oh, I'm going to have to go
could
the other
have,
way
like,
on this?
10
I'll be the
dream team
contradictory
members on my team. I will still have no support because I'm missing one or two
Well, then maybe
guys.
he should have brought in a different set of guys.
Who else is going to bring in?
Because he's the one that brought that
make
team
an
in.
excuse
He
to
is known
Maryland.
for that.
But I would like to set the record straight by saying I will never count LeBron James out until I see it. I have to see it
I
to
totally
believe it. I would never go against him until I see it happen. Especially meaning in the first round. Yeah, he's gonna get it done, whether he has to do it all himself or not.
Will LeBron make it to the finals?
Ooh, I did not do that homework to see who they have to play next and all that stuff. Based on the way,
LeBron.
all right, but okay, and based on the way the 76ers played last night, they looked so good in the first game. I thought they would go. I still think they're going to win that series. Yeah, Boston's hurt. The Washington Wizards are the choking dogs, as Tony Kornheiser says, which is true. They are.
Give a shout out to Tony Kornheiser.
Of course I'm going to shout out to Tony because he's one of my idols. It's like, you can cut it out. I don't see anyone else in the East that can even, I don't know, Indiana?
So who are you picking for the NBA Finals? Two teams.
All right,
Two
so
teams you're
Cleveland, I guess, Cleveland.
Cleveland.
I'm just, because I'm sitting closer
Wait,
to her.
is that a thing?
I'm just sitting closer to her and I don't want to get
Oh my gosh,
smacked.
you've never heard that?
No, I've never
that's
heard that.
Never
Never.
It's a thing.
In all honesty,
Yeah.
Who says that?
Everyone
Like
says
10
it.
people in
It's a thing.
Cleveland says that.
of course it's a thing. You
Like
don't know about
everywhere.
Believe
No,
Them?
that's
gonna
it's a
put that
thing.
Wait, did
No.
this start after you guys won the first championship with LeBron?
I think it's been a thing for a while. I think we
Okay.
heard it more once it started than after
Yeah.
that, but...
Is that a new topic? Is that the next topic?
Did I
Is this
talk
like,
about
topic?
is this like pardon the interruption? Next topic, ding.
Time's
No,
up.
but yeah,
No.
Cleveland. I never heard that. Believe in. That's weird. I don't see it on a T-shirt.
What?
just-
Yeah, but it's
People wear that
Believe
t-shirt.
Land.
Ryan
The
Montgomery.
land.
Do you wear that on a
land.
T-shirt?
Yeah, the land.
But seriously, who else in the East could give them trouble?
Wizards. Wizards
No.
always give them trouble.
Wizards, they're...
But they can't pass the Raptors or the Celtics, so it doesn't.
Oh, that's it. The Raptors. Okay.
No, they'll
No,
kick
I think
ass
the
against
Raptors
the
could give
Raptors.
them some trouble. I forgot.
No,
My apologies to the Toronto, our friends up in Canada. My apologies. I did forget about the Raptors. They are looking really well. 76ers have been on a tear, and I thought they were going to go. But I
don't trust the
I'm
process.
never going to go against LeBron. I have to see it. I'll eat my words later on because it's LeBron freaking James.
And who's winning?
The West.
Who's winning?
In the West? Or
No, who's winning everything? Who's winning the cup?
depends who's playing. Is Steph Curry back? I mean, he's not there right now, and they're killing my Spurs, which we'll get to in a second.
Nice segue.
Yeah, I mean, we could get there now, I guess. It's rough. I mean, Kawhi, what are you doing, man? What are you doing?
Yeah, what's up with Kawhi Leonard?
He's I don't
I know. I think it's the Spurs. I think Popovich, talks all this crap about everybody has to be loyal and things like that. And he's not loyal to Kawhi Leonard.
Were you just trying to diss?
Yes.
I mean, is that really
yes. Just like Belichick. Belichick is an idiot. The Patriots shall win the Super Bowl. Malcolm Butler, now going off topic, but Malcolm Butler shall play. I don't understand why he didn't play.
Well, a lot of people don't know why he didn't play, but I've heard many different stories, but you never know.
Here's the thing. If you're a coach or a manager, you should not get butt hurt or take things personally with players. You need to talk to them and find out what's wrong. Kawhi Leonard just doesn't trust the physicians that were, that was part of the Spurs organization. You can't blame him for that. But instead of communicating with Kawhi Leonard on that, they decided, okay, he's ready, he should be playing, blah, blah, blah.
But he clearly wasn't.
Yeah. And it's his contract year coming up too, right? Yeah. So if I was an NBA athlete, I'd be like, hey,
I don't think he's coming back. I don't think he'll be back. I really don't. Sadly. Because he's a great player, but I don't think he'll be back. My Spurs are hurting.
Who wants to go to
We've been hurting for a couple of years now.
There's a dirty river.
Anyway, let's get back. So, does anyone think that it's not going to be Golden State and Cleveland? I mean, if Curry comes back, I don't see anyone taking down Golden State in the West. And again, it's one of those, they've proven to me that, it's going to suck. I'm going to hate that if it happens because I hate seeing the same teams in there every freaking year.
I'm going with the easy pick. I'm going with LeBron.
Right.
Because he's the king. He's LeBron. And he has something to prove from last year.
That's right, yeah.
And he's hungry. And he wants it. So, the Warriors, they've been there many times. I'm sure they're going to put up a great fight all the way to the end, Game 7. However, LeBron's going to have the final shot, Game 7. 10 seconds left.
What?
He's making the movie. He's making the movie now.
But that's LeBron's movie.
Yeah.
That's LeBron's movie. So shout out to LeBron James.
Clutch.
Here's another scenario. In all seriousness, we're talking about the king, and we should. But if they go down 2-0 at home, you still think he's getting out of the first round?
Ooh. I repeat, Game 7, LeBron, final shot, 10 seconds. Cavaliers win.
That's my thing. If they go down 2-0 at home, now I know the Cavs can win on the road. I get that, but same thing. You got Houston sneaky out in the West. They could make some noise, but I just think, especially if Steph Curry's back, which he's not right now, I think if he's back and they have their full team, I think they're going to be fine. It's boring. I hate to say it.
So who's your pick, Lou?
I said Golden State and Cleveland. Unfortunately, I don't want to see that.
I agree. I think it's going to be a good matchup.
I'd love to see Toronto.
We're going to come out on top this time.
Hey, look, we have seen in our lifetime LeBron James lose. We have.
So we all agree that's going to be Golden State.
The problem is it's usually in the finals he loses. He doesn't usually lose, before that. So I don't see it happening this time.
You hear that, LeBron? This guy does not believe in you.
No, well, because when the Spurs beat him, what was that in 2006? His first year in the league, right? But he made it to the finals, and they beat. That's when he was with Cleveland the first time. That was one of the Spurs' first champion, not the first, but no, I just don't see it. I don't see him losing.
All right.
Kawhi, we already kind of touched upon it. Let's not even go there.
Cool.
All right, let's turn to our favorite national pastime, baseball. All right, biggest surprises so far in the season, Manny?
I would say Ohtani. Am I saying his name right? Ohtani? Because everyone says it differently.
That's how I say it. Ohtani.
Ohtani, right?
Ohtani, right?
May he lose tonight, though. But anyway.
May he win tonight.
Come on.
I hope he gets a perfect game or a no-hitter. He's not hitting. Every time he pitches, he doesn't hit. Right. However,
which I don't understand.
I hope
will he do? Well, he'll have to if he pitches in the National League parks, right?
Usually, the way they have it set up is basically he pitches and then he gets like a day or two off, and then he's in the lineup for the next few days before he goes to pitching.
But it's going to be interesting when they do interleague.
Yes. However, he is my biggest surprise because I don't know what happened in spring training. Was he playing a big prank on us? Was he couldn't hit?
Yeah.
He couldn't pitch, and all of a sudden, the season starts, and then he's like Babe Ruth, just as advertised. Yeah. And right now, that's my biggest surprise. And my other surprise is Giancarlo Stanton struggling.
Oh gosh.
We have big expectations for the guys.
I'll try to wipe that smile off my face.
He's going to be just fine, by the way.
Absolutely,
He's going to be just fine. However, everyone's enjoying the fact that he's struggling. Why? Because he's the Yankees. When he was in the Marlins, everyone loved him. Now that he's in the Yankees, everyone hates him. That's just the way it is, and that's just the way the world works.
More strikeouts this season already than Roger Maris had in one entire season.
You know, everyone keeps saying that, but you know what?
But
you know what? Back then, they didn't have these pitchers throwing 95, 100.
And they didn't have to.
They didn't have video. Yeah, exactly. It's. I don't think it's an accurate comparison.
Look,
comparing.
I respect. He's a monster. I hate him, but he's a monster. Same thing with Judge. Same thing. They're going to be just fine.
Judge is actually
Judge is
doing
having
really good right now.
Yankee, just coming from a Red Sox fan, calm down. It's going to be okay.
Do you hear that, Yankee fans?
You're going to be just fine. I have so many friends and family that are Yankee fans, and I'm so tired of talking them off the cliffs. I'm like, you're going to. Last year, same thing. Oh, I forget where we were, and I'm just like, you're going to be just. And where were you? One game away from the World Series. I'm like,
but you know what? We expect big things. So
I know.
Whenever a player is struggling, I don't agree with fans booing a player.
yeah, they're like the Jets.
Do you buy or do you sell what the Red Sox are doing right now?
With the Red Sox?
I'm sorry, the Mets. The Mets.
Well, you kind of have to buy. I mean, until, yeah. I mean, they've already swept Washington once. They should have won last night. Washington got lucky last night. They got away with one last night they shouldn't have had. I mean, do you realize they could have been, if they should have won last night, and if they sweep Washington, they would have been 9 back? I mean, that's huge.
Early in the season.
I know it's just April, but that's a lot. That's a lot of games.
At the end of the day, at the end of the season, those games matter.
Yeah,
because if they lose by 1 or 2 games, they're going to look back at all these games in April.
And I mean, Washington's loaded. So I mean, look, that's partly me. I don't know the Mets as well as I probably should. That's my American League bias. I usually don't even pay attention to the National League until. But since we were doing the show, I had to take a peek. And like I said, my favorite thing is everyone knows California's doing well. Arizona, they're just sneaky quiet. They're like the Spurs. They're like the Spurs of MLB. Like, no one even knows where they are. No one knows. I mean, did we know they only lost 2 games all year? No. Because we're all talking about the Sox, the Mets, the California Angels, all the big markets and stuff.
And they only have, like, the sickest,
No, they have
uniforms.
lost since then. But what?
They have the best uniforms. And they only have, like, 30 of them.
So that's my biggest one. What about you?
What about you, Kate?
Me? I don't watch baseball too much.
Wait, you play baseball and you don't watch baseball?
I play sports.
This is off the record, guys. This is off the record.
I'm not a sports watcher person unless I'm like physically at a game. I just don't do TV in sports. But
why is that?
Well, one's I don't have cable here, so
just go to the game. It's very cheap and affordable.
I should. I keep saying I'm going to go to a Mets game because my boyfriend's mom's like a huge Mets fan, so I root for them when I'm at her house. But of course, I'm an Indians fan by bias, being born there.
That's all right.
But I did survey the athletics department.
Wait, you surveyed the
I
athletics
surveyed the athletics department that I work at.
You did an analytical project?
No, I gave them this paper and I was like, please give me your thoughts on these subjects.
Wow.
To our SID and our baseball coach.
So after your research, what's your conclusion?
It was the same thing.
Surprise?
The biggest thing for them was that the Mets having this hot start. That they said that was like the big, the big shebang right now. And then, the Yankees were a big topic too of having, I guess they have 3 really big players together.
We have Sanchez, Judge.
We've got 8 really big players.
Okay, I was looking
We
at
have
3
a few
games.
guys
I remember
in there.
Judge,
We have a
someone
few guys
else.
in there.
But I was told that if they don't win, this is not my quote either, that it's going to be a bust. Like it's a win or bust kind of team right now with the heat they're packing there.
I think whenever the Yankees don't win, America, isn't that what they say? America wins?
The Cowboys. No, I predicted this last year. You actually did a little better than I thought you would last year. Well, they did. I never expect them to get to 1 game away from
Were we a little likable last year in the playoffs, considering that all the players are young?
It was a surprise. It was a surprise team. It was a Cinderella team.
How? Why?
What do you mean why?
We didn't have any.
You didn't have
crazy
anybody.
big
You had all these rookies that were like already supposed to come out, and they did, and
But they're rookies. They weren't like superstars like they had traditionally.
Just for the
why it's a
record, I'm not
surprise.
even backing off my fearful
No, wait.
prediction.
This is off the record.
Oh, all right. Well, I'm not backing off my fearful prediction. I said last year, look, not this year. I said, but my fear was that this year, starting this year, it was going to be 98 all over again. You're going to win, or 96 all over again. You're going to win 3 out of 4. Blah blah blah. And it's going to make my life miserable. But you know what? May the best team win. Whatever. But I don't know. It's like so far it's.
Are you still picking the Red Sox to win these?
Of course. I mean, how can I not? You know, it's like, and with the start we had, I mean, you know, but trust me, you're going to be just fine, and you're going to be right there. It's going to go 1-2 again, I think.
Talk to me about how the Yankees own David Price. What's going on?
I don't get it.
What is going on with that?
Who's your poppy? That's her. You know, I don't know. I seriously, I don't get it. I think it's got to be a mental thing. And I know a certain person out there, I won't mention names, is like laughing right now because what is it, 51 million, whatever. I get it. You know, I don't. You know, you want to say weather, you want to say all these things. I don't know because he looks so good the first 2 starts, and then it's just the Yankees. So, you know, my secret. You know, someone said this to me the other day. I can't take credit for this, but you know, I might, you know, be a little bit happy if we pick up another starter and put him in the bullpen. Could you imagine having him in the bullpen?
I feel like he would do good in the bullpen because of the stuff he has. I mean, he throws in the high 90s and he has like amazing secondary pitches. I just don't understand how he hasn't been able to succeed in Boston.
I do think it's going to be a major league thing, that movie where, you know, if we play the Yankees in Game 7, you're not going to start it. You know? I mean, how can you? I don't know. I just, or it's a very short leash, but what was it the other day? He gave up, 4 or 5 in the first inning?
First inning. Yeah. It's going on the first inning.
Yeah.
First inning.
Which we did almost come back and win that game.
Well, I propose that.
We didn't.
I'll give you guys another ace from the White Sox dad. Big game, James Shield. If you guys want him, more than happy to give him over.
How's he doing this year?
I think I had him in fantasy. And I got it.
The White Sox are awful, so I have no say in it now.
They're worse than I think the Jets.
Thank you.
They are worse than the Mets and the Jets. Like they are that ballpark.
Worse is such a harsh word.
The area where the ballpark. I've been to it many times.
You can say mediocre fans, okay?
I feel bad for him sometimes.
I don't know.
They have a lot of young players.
Have you seen the Browns though? Like not to move off topic, but like we're pretty diehard fans there.
Yeah.
Pretty diehard fans.
Yeah, what's going on with the Browns? Let's go off topic, but
I feel like I could play football better, and I've never played football a day in my life. I don't even know the rules of football.
They're pretty bad.
Okay,
maybe Johnny Manziel will come back. Who knows?
Maybe I don't know. We still hold on.
Don't they usually get the first round pick?
Yeah, I think
it's always on.
They're going to take. They have, I think, the first and the fourth this year or something like that.
How many first round quarterbacks do you guys take in the past?
And they're going to take 2 quarterbacks.
Yeah.
This way they figure, well, one of them's got to be.
How we ended with a perfect season of no wins. Like that's.
And Hugh Jackson still has a job.
Hey. So.
Yeah, the coaches.
Things you just don't understand.
He's won like what, 2 games and.
Has he? Even with 2 games?
Yeah, 2 games in like
game.
3 or 2, whatever it is.
It's not pretty.
Not pretty at all.
It's not.
All right, so we learned about baseball's biggest surprises. We learned about who we believe is going to go to the NBA Finals. Lastly, let's talk about local sports. Let's talk about the local softball community. Manny, start off. How's your teams doing this year?
My
started
team's-
yet. Well, you started.
I mean, I've played
just
a
because
few
you
games
haven't
already.
started doesn't mean the rest of us hasn't started playing.
I played a few games already, especially because some of these games are at with Clinton turf, so you can play on there even if it rains a little bit. However, my teams are doing very well. Me personally, I've been doing very well. I got off to a very good start so far. So hopefully, I keep that, keep the momentum going. I don't want to jinx myself. But so far, so good. I'm excited. I love my teammates. I love Central Park. Just the overall atmosphere and the feeling that you get when you walk inside the park. Everyone's just laying on the grass. The dogs are running around.
And the difference between Clinton and Heckscher, or even anywhere in Central Park, I mean, when you start walking on dirt, you're like, oh, this feels so good. That was last weekend.
Yeah.
So you play with Charter on Wednesdays?
I play with Charter on Wednesdays with Bobby, Bobby's team. We have a really good team.
I'm going to sub the Bombers this week. Wednesday night I'm pitching. Wednesday night I'll be there.
Okay, all right. Can't wait for that.
Yeah, well, we don't play you.
Light him up.
No, we don't play.
They lit them up last week. That's who you played last week.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Nah, please.
But I love Heckscher. There's no better place to play softball in the world. I might be a little biased.
Not at all.
However,
100% agree.
100%
agree.
Yep. If you guys are ever in New York, stop by Heckscher
Ball Field's right by the carousel. You can't.
There you go. It's entrance Columbus Circle. Just keep walking in. You'll see the ball fields there.
You can take the A train, the B train, C train, D train, and the 1 train to 59th Street Columbus Circle, and then from there you just walk into the park a few blocks in, and you will see the fields. You won't miss it.
Amazing. Yeah.
Now,
Best
Lewis,
yes.
you this year became a board member of the Performance Art League.
Monday, Performing Arts League. I'm now the co-commissioner.
Wow.
There's 2 co-commissioners and then the Jack's the
Congratulations.
commish. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I got the invite and I was like, I've been in the league for a while now and I had some good ideas. I think good ideas. Hopefully the league agrees. And we made some changes and so I think it's good. And I'm also on the advisory board for the Broadway Show League, which is on Thursdays at Heckscher in Central Park. And that's always a lot of fun because we have a lot of people come out. Sometimes the names come out. In the past, we've had a lot. We've had Nick Jonas. We've had, Matthew Broderick comes out a lot, stuff like that.
I've heard about Nick Jonas. Where
Nick Jonas is good.
He brought all the ladies out.
I
heard about that. All the ladies came
I
out.
hated Nick Jonas, but no, I got mad respect because
I heard Nick Jonas
respect. Are you gonna
freaking groupie
Are you gonna
followers?
hashtag it or whatever those kids do these days? You're gonna at whatever Nick Jonas? Because no, really, I got to give him mad props. Really decent third baseman. I was very surprised. Because usually, oh my God, I'm blanking on his name, and I play with him on Tuesdays. That's
he's
terrible.
gonna hate you as an actor.
Yeah.
No, it's. I'm terrible.
Well, I heard Matthew Broderick got so upset one time.
We can have it that.
I'll look at it.
Matthew Broderick got so upset one time he wasn't in the lineup. He called his agent and told him I'm sick and tired of these guys. They don't put me in the lineup. Blah blah blah. Is that true?
Who?
I heard that from Tom.
Who?
Matthew Broderick.
That I can't confirm.
But he's awful.
But off the record, no, I'm just kidding. I have no
He's
idea.
an awful player.
I'm just surprised because
Matt, you suck.
I don't know how hard it's going to be to edit it, but the kid that was in Newsies, he was in Newsies and he was in Somebody's Stuff. He's such a nice guy. But really,
he sucks.
He was decent. That's what I'm saying. These guys you don't think are going to be good players, and they're like, because they're just all around with the cameras and everything, and they turn out to be, they're not. I'm not saying they'd come out on Mondays, and play, for Broadway Show League, but they're really decent players. But I've got pictures from like Lucille Ball playing and all these.
Wow.
Oh yeah, it's great. All these famous stars from back.
How's Tony Danza as a ball player?
Oh,
is he the boss? I remember one time
he's the boss.
Tony Danza walked me one time. I said to him, "Who's the boss, Danny? Who's the boss?"
Nah, because he pitched on Mondays. He played
pitches on Mondays.
He played for Local 802, which is American Federation of Musicians. Local 802. I managed one of those teams on Monday.
Did you cut him?
No, I didn't cut him.
Don't lie.
I didn't. I swear. But no, I mean, it was also partly the team behind him wasn't, super solid. So, he's one of those. He's like me. If I'll compare him to me, he needs a very, very solid defense behind him. And of course, every pitcher wants that and needs that. But there are some pitchers that they can get around that. You know what I mean? Sometimes there are some really good pitchers out there that can do that. But he's not one. I'm not one of them. Really, you just need really, as long as you throw strikes, don't walk anybody.
So when does your season start?
Well, it was supposed to start this week, but it's been terrible weather, so everything's been rained out. Monday was rained out, Tuesday was rained out. I think we'll play tomorrow night. Thursday's iffy, it's supposed to rain, but Broadway Show League's supposed to start this week. And then you've got the ever-famous pickup game on Friday afternoons at Heckscher Ball Field.
What's up, Jimmy? Jimmy!
Shout
out to old school players out there in Heckscher. Those guys have been playing there since the 80s.
Oh my gosh, probably before that.
Can I tell you a funny story?
Yeah.
Me and my best friend Oliver,
Shout out to Oliver.
The way we got into the whole Central Park softball thing was me and Oliver decided to come down from the Bronx with our gloves and baseball. We used to play baseball. Yeah. So me and Oliver were catching there at Central Park while the Jimmy and the guys were playing in the other field. And we're like, who are those two guys? Look at their arms. Look at them hit. So Jimmy approached us and he was like, hey, do you guys want to play some pickup sometimes? We put you in the team, the Rangers at the time.
Yeah,
Sundays, Big Apple League. And that's how, so thank you, Jimmy, because if it wasn't for you, me and Oliver wouldn't be playing in Central Park at all whatsoever. So, because we used to play uptown in the Bronx and in Manhattan. And because of that, we're now here. And I get to meet these awesome, beautiful people.
Yeah,
so.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Yeah,
Jimmy's awesome.
I've been playing there for like 5 or 6 years now. Yeah, It's great, especially like weeks like this. We didn't play Monday. We don't play Tuesday. We might not play Thursday. If Friday's nice, we get to play ball at Heckscher Ball Field. It's great.
The only thing I will say is the only bad part about the Heckscher Ball Field is that if it rains for like 5 minutes, they're gonna close the fields for the whole day.
I thought it was the ball
They
bus
protect
field.
them.
Yeah,
That's how good they are.
Yeah.
That's how good
It
they are.
can be a little annoying sometimes, but we understand where they're coming from.
Right.
They're trying to
Yeah.
keep the fields clean and neat, and but overall, it's probably it's the best place.
It's
to
the
play.
best place to play. If you guys are ever in town, New York City, and you want to watch a great softball game, definitely head into Central Park Heckscher Fields. Katelynn, how long have you been playing?
Oh, well,
You're new at this, right?
I am new. I signed up last year just on like a free agent team with, I think it's NYC softball, something like that. And then I got picked up by some other teams to just play and fill in for them. And then so now I play on a Saturday and Sunday slow pitch team, and then I just filled in for a modified team on Friday, which was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it a lot.
So how many days a week do you play?
Yeah, whenever anyone needs me. I just keep telling them to text me if they need me. But it's usually Saturdays and Sundays is my slow pitch team, and then
You'll just sub.
yeah, whenever other people that I played with need people, they're just like, hey, will you come in? I'm like, yeah, anytime.
I already asked her what she does on Thursdays.
I had the opportunity to watch Katelynn play on Friday, and I will say this: she's a great first baseman. So
Awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, we were like,
Thanks.
that girl could play. We need to get
We're
her
always
next
on the
week.
hunt. This guy down here, and then he won't even approach him. I'm like, come on, man.
Yeah, just know it. Anyone
Gotta-
who needs
well,
me, just text me.
Just don't be
Let me
that
tell you,
creepy softball
the
guy.
two-
Especially
players
if you're in Heckshire Field.
All right, the one was a little
The
crazy.
two
All right.
players that he wanted me to look at for scouting on our Sunday team, one of them was a whacker.
Wait a minute.
She was a whacker.
Wait. Can we?
All right, she
Cut,
was
cut. Wait.
off the right.
Can I preempt the story at least? Since
Go.
Wait, is it the
ahead.
Sunday team I'm filling in for this Sunday? The
Yes.
same team? Oh, okay.
all I said to him, I happened to be at a tryout, and I saw this. We're trying out multiple people, and there was like 8 women there.
Okay, you guys are serious?
And I was like,
It's like-
this is amazing. My good friend Tommy Tam
gonna
needs some
edit that.
girls for women for his softball team. So I texted him, I'm like, are you anywhere near DeWitt Clinton? Come on down. But that's all I said. I was very clear. I did not know these people
No,
at all.
I did specifically
I
ask
just
you,
saw
are
that
they
there
good?
were women
Are they
there.
good?
That's
And you're
all
like,
I said.
Yeah, the girl with the Boston Red Sox cap was definitely good.
Well, I said make sure you pick her up.
Shout out to Renee Santos, you're awesome, by the way.
Oh,
I don't
she
know
played
if-
with you guys?
No, she didn't play.
Oh, she's not
so
there yet.
Just
Yeah,
wanna say you're,
she was away doing
you're cool.
her big comedy thing.
Yeah,
Well,
she's at
for
a
you in
comedy show in Seattle, so-
she had her own comedy show. She was filming out there. I
Yeah,
haven't
she
heard-
definitely wants to be on the show.
I haven't
too.
heard about it yet.
So,
Oh, great.
Yeah.
She'd be great, I think.
But yeah, so one of the girls I contacted, I'm not going to mention her name, she subbed in last Wednesday on my architect team, and she was just crazy. She's like,
Crazy
I thought-
good?
I thought she wanted to play softball, and she's like, listen, I don't mind you telling me to come into sub, but this is not my thing. I want to like network with performers, so
Wow. But she's good.
no, she was awesome.
Well,
Oh, she was.
in all
And
honesty,
I told her honestly, the performance on the league, it's probably not your cup of tea because they're all about playing softball. It's not about socialization.
she needs to play on Thursday.
And she's
Thursday
like,
is more.
no,
Thursday.
I'm going to make it where it's about socialization. I was like, all right. And that's when I text Lou, you're in trouble.
I'm in trouble. I said, look, I know nothing about these people. You know, I just saw them there. Women were there. I told them to come down. That's all. No, I get it though. There's certain leagues out there that are sociable where you want to go and meet. That's kind of what the
He
problem
is,
is.
he is annoying most of the time. You know what? There was one time where I was wearing my GoPro on my head during the game. And Ricky got so mad that he yelled out all the way from the bench. He's like, "Take your fucking GoPro off!"
It was on Facebook.
And it literally took me less than half a second to take it off. I'm like, okay, all right, all right.
Is this Ricky? I want to make sure I have the right Ricky. He plays with Jimmy on Fridays.
Yeah, Bobby, Wednesday,
Yeah, you know Ricky.
Ricky.
Yeah,
He has 3 kids.
yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, shut up, man. Look, no, I'm sorry. Ricky, you're okay. Anybody, no, I mean, he brings his kids to the field. I mean, he's got the love, as he says. Ricky always said, you got the love, brother. You know, I get it, but...
Yeah.
But,
And the fact that he's always commenting on every single picture that I post on Facebook. He's like, selfie this, selfie that. He always has a smart caption for every picture that I post. However, shout out to Ricky. I love you once again.
Love you,
And just
Ricky.
keep being who you are because you're the man.
Keep
just
trolling.
Keep being.
and he's a great father.
And you're a great father. You have 3 beautiful children and a beautiful wife.
That's
So
key. And he still plays softball as much as he
Yeah.
does. That's amazing. So shout out to the wife, too. 'cause
yes, to
she-
put up with Ricky. Oh my God, yes. You are the true boss. You're the true boss.
Anyway, my turn.
Lewis?
I won't say the name, but if you watch Survivor, going there, he was just voted off last week. He reminds me of someone in softball. That's all I'm going to say. Anyway, but no, really, the guy that really upsets me is I know that was so out there. Jason, you'll love that.
Udolph?
Yeah, Jason.
Jason!
No, it's not Jason. Jason knows who I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
Jason, they wanted me to use. They wanted you.
Sorry, Udolph, we love
Sorry,
you too.
Wow.
Didn't mean anything left
Now
by
you
that.
see how it is. He's
He's
on the
got
bowling
this,
team
like,
too, and he's hurt. So
You know what? Jason's really good.
Oh yeah,
He is good.
He's
He
on
is
my
good.
Monday team. Yeah. Anyway, no, it's the guy. You're playing outfield. As soon as the ball's hit, he yells back, back, back. It just drives me crazy. Like, I'm like,
Where else are you gonna go?
no. Well, not only. Well, maybe no. I got to be honest. Sometimes you have to go in. They just yell back. It's that guy. There's
you hate
that
that
guy. As soon as the crack, back, and you're
I
like.
don't have a problem with that guy.
No,
I
it
like
drives
that
me
communication.
insane because
I
I'm
don't
like,
like
I'm
that.
trying to
like
gauge it myself, and most times, there's a couple times where I was station perfect.
I'm that guy.
So I
I'm
want
sorry.
to move back. No, I want to move back 3 steps
Is it
and let the
Tommy?
ball.
It's me.
It's probably Tommy.
Freaking talking.
No, and I want the
Tommy.
ball to drop in front of me and go. You sure? You sure? Like,
Well, if it's the guy from right field yelling all the way and you're in
Oh, it
left
drives
field,
me-
yeah, that I
I'm
understand.
just answering
but
the
it's
question.
like
You
center
said
fielder.
the most obnoxious softball guy. That's the guy. Drives me
It's
crazy.
anything. I'm more than open for a little advice or whatever when I'm playing.
Absolutely, but
However, if you're that guy who's always
every
constantly
pitch, every hit.
telling everyone do this, do that, that gets pretty annoying.
That is true. That is true.
Right, Tommy?
Miss first baseman. First
That's
baseman.
only during like postseason games. That's it.
I don't know. I feel
Katelynn.
like I'm too much of a newbie to have names for people.
But
'cause I just
growing up,
sub.
you know.
Honestly, growing up playing fast pitch, I played left bench. I didn't play much. So being a player that didn't play much, I just enjoy playing now. So I just try to be a team player.
You say you play
but-
left bench?
Yeah, like
It's
left
better than
out.
right bench, though.
Right.
But
Yeah.
were there like characters that
I mean, left bench, you're one step from getting
left
in the
out,
game.
right?
There's stereotypical
I
characters.
learned really well how to do like stats for softball when I was in high school, but no, I just like to play. But I do agree, like I don't want to be overcoached. I do know the basic rules. Like you don't need to overcoach me on how to do something. You know.
Don't mansplain it to you.
Yeah.
That's what she really wants to say. Don't be mansplaining anything to me.
Yeah, don't
I get
mansplain
it.
it.
I get
Just
it.
do, what I usually do is just nod my head. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I got it, Ricky. I got it. We got it.
Ricky.
We got you, Ricky. And lastly, we got a fan question from Sammy Corey. Do you remember her question?
I believe her question was about and we spoke about this, about Stanton and the Yankees, how they're not doing so well right now, especially with all the expectations.
You'll be just fine.
It'll be just
Fine.
Coming from a Red Sox fan,
You're gonna be fine. Trust
next
me.
to a Yankee fan.
I hate saying that, but you're gonna be fine.
Thank you for that.
It's true. It's true. I talk them off the ledge every freaking year. I do.
You know, I'm the type of fan that I'm very superstitious. I mean, in baseball in general,
You have to be.
however, I don't know how fans don't worry when they start talking smack about the other team, not knowing that might
Biggest
lead.
pet peeve, both Red Sox and Yankees. When you're there, right, and the Yankees are up like 5-0, the Red Sox are like, Yankees suck. What? I'm like, clearly they don't. Same thing with us. We're like 13-2 right now. And Red Sox suck. No, we don't. Like, don't. You sound like an idiot.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
do. When you
yeah.
chant those things, you sound like an idiot.
I personally don't do that.
Boo, do whatever you want to do, but it's like, and there's other chants out there that are great, but don't make yourself sound like an idiot.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. And it's both sides. Red Sox fans do it all. We do it all the time. I don't. And I look around. I'm in Fenway Park. I'm like, what are you doing? You're an idiot.
Maybe you should just have the Red Sox fan yell out, "Let's go Yankees!"
Yeah. Oh, maybe that's it. Maybe that's it.
Oh, cool.
Hey, so thank you guys for joining us at Off the Records. Definitely subscribe to our channel by clicking on the button so you can get more notifications. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Peace out, people.
Later.
Hi.
You a sports fan? We should have had you. You could have been our like.